Hey guys, what's up? This is kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the previous episode, we did another collectathon as we, made our way to the Lakebed Temple, which is exactly what we're going to be doing right now. Now, the previous one, we had a lot of pieces of heart, a lot of golden insects, which we're going to be making use in future episodes, because after Lakebed Temple and after I really don't want to spoil it, but after another kind of side quest that we need to do after, we are done with this temple, I think I'm not making any sense at all, but it's not really that bad. But yeah, after that, it's going to be another around like 3 episodes of more side quests, and then we're going to be continuing with the next temple, which is actually going to be very nice. Alright, so how are you guys doing today? Just right now, episode, what day is it today? Episode 17 went up, which kind of gives you an idea of how much I am pre-recording. And it has actually been helping me out a lot. I mean, even though I already got done with my first week of college, things aren't looking too bad right now. I mean, they don't really, they never look bad. I mean, kind of, maybe not stressful either, but, just maybe kind of full of work. This week was actually very nice, and, it was the first week of 7th semester, which, it's okay. I think I'm not making any sense right now, so let's go ahead and dive, or, like, I should say, let's go to the surface, and, here is Lakebed Temple. Now, excuse me if my commentary gets a little bit awkward, from here on out. I haven't really recorded anything like, I think it has been like a week and a half or so. And, in the following one, or maybe later in this episode, we are going to be, well, I'm going to be having my commentating skills back to 100%. Not that it's, too bad right now, but it could, I mean, the opening, we have to agree that it was kind of awkward. I do want to walk over here. Now, before you do anything, you want to open these two chests. This one is going to be containing a supply of water bombs, and I do really hate how every time you open a chest and it contains either arrows or bombs, which we're going to be getting a lot of those in this temple. I truly do hate how much, like, they just have to put up tutorials every time you collect an item that comes from a chest. It is so annoying. Alright, so as you can see right there, I pulled out my bottle, and this chew jelly, that was very rude. As you can see, I pulled out the empty bottle that we got from the fishing pond or hole, and this is exactly why we need it. If you scoop this if you scoop this blue chew jelly, I should say, this will replenish all of our hearts. Not that it's going to be, a problem at all, to be honest, but yeah, it's going to be really easy. Alright, so let me see. First, I want to equip this right here, and this is kind of what the, what you want your inventory to look like. Alright, so let's just go ahead and open this door, and I already practiced this temple beforehand, so it's going to be, I'm going to be doing it to the best of my abilities. Now, some of you guys are arguing, let me see, that's, yeah, I didn't really, well, she's just saying something that it's going to be very obvious that if we use our bomb arrows, on these things, the stalactites are going to fall, and that is going to help us get to higher levels. So what was I saying before? Oh yeah, I practiced this beforehand, and one of my friends told me that if I don't consider, 100% like completion in everything in the game, going for all of the chests in, in a temple, and the answer to that is no. As long, like, before, well, not before the Let's Play, but, like, as the Let's Play is going on, one of the things that I said is that the only things that I'm going to go, to 100% are, and by the way, this is very funny, you can actually skip this, dude. The only things that I'm after are pieces of heart. We're also going to be going for the golden insects, obviously, and another collectible that we are going to be getting to see in around 4 or 5 episodes. I'm not really sure. But this is the main room, and as you can see, this has a lot of resemblance to the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time. Now this, like I said, I already practiced beforehand. It wasn't as bad. I'm going to attempt to do it at the best of my abilities, but I don't promise a perfect run. I mean, I had sort of, some struggles during practice, which I'm going to hope to improve during recording, I guess. There we go. But, you know, it's not going to be perfect, however, it's not going to be bad. So, you know, just bear with me, I guess. Okay, so starting over here, you want to go down, and as you can see, there is going to be this small chest, which I believe is going to contain arrows. Yeah, it's going to contain arrows. However, you know, our quiver is full, and most of the chests in this dungeon are going to be containing either arrows or bombs. Very rarely, I think it's only one, and I'm going to be skipping it. We're going to be encountering a 50 rupee chest, so that's not exactly too great. You know, first of all, our wallet is full, and, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to be skipping most of the chests, you know, in case I do run out of, you know, either bombs or arrows, which is really not going to be the case. Let me see, I just want to kill this dude before it does. Oh, and by the way, let me see, just, I guess for completion's sake, I mean, this is another thing that I'm going to be getting. You want to go all the way, but I guess, you know, we, you know, could have done this after, you know, some other stuff that we're gonna be doing. Here is where you're gonna find Uku, and yeah, whatever. I'm not really too fond of this thing. It looks very ugly. All right, so you want to make it back. You want to make your way back to the place where I was. Now, this is you know, where the stairs are pointing, and as you can see, the mechanic of this thing is just going back and forth, pulling these things in order to move the stairs, and that is going to help us with some other stuff later on, which you're going to be checking out. Hopefully, at somewhat around the end of this episode. So the very first thing that you want to do is come over here. You're going to be getting a chest which is going to contain the dungeon map. This is very, I mean, the first time around practicing this, you know, for the Let's Play, I was in this room for like 10 minutes looking for where to go. And, you know, that was just how much I forgot about this temple, because it is so confusing if you are, you know, just starting out. It is very confusing. So you want to stand on this platform, and you want to go over here, and you want to knock down both of those stalactites or stalagmites. I think you guys have told me before which ones are stalactites and which ones are stalagmites. However, I don't exactly remember, you know, even in Spanish, because the words are, you know, kind of identical. But still, I don't remember which ones are the ones pointing, like, I mean, hanging from the ceiling and, you know, coming out of the ground. So the very first thing that you want to do, if Link can actually help me cooperate, you want to get over here, and we're going to be getting a small key. Let me see, I do want to make, you know, my way back to that. Wow, damn it, no, please, GTFO. Alright, cool. So I want to make my way back over here, because it is going to be, never mind, I guess. Alright, so, no, I think I do have to do it anyway. Oh man, this is already starting to kick in. Okay, so we want to make our way back to the main room, because now that we have the small... And I'm just going to be falling. Why the hell am I even doing this? Come on! Fucking nunchuck. I swear, half of the time, the nunchuck doesn't even work. But yeah, that's nothing to complain. I really, truly hate how slow you climb things in this game. It's very annoying. Alright, so let me see. Now we're gonna go back to the main room, and it's been 8 minutes. However, you know, I do believe we can actually make our way to the mini boss. It's not really going to be anything difficult, and the only two things that we need to worry about in this place are 2 pieces of heart, which can both be obtained after we get the item of this temple, which I'm not really going to... Well, I guess if you guys are watching this, and, well, you kind of guess what it is. If you played Ocarina of Time, and this is not, you know, to spoil you guys, but it is going to be somewhat the same from the, yeah, the place that resembles this. Okay, so you want to grab your small key, go back to the main, I mean to the upper floor, unlock this door, and let's just make our way over here. Now, there might be a couple more parts where I'm going to be struggling just a little bit, but like I said, it's really not going to be that bad. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is you want to make your way to the right, and you want to use your bow on this rock over here, which is going to create a shortcut for us to climb to these mines. Now, don't worry, this is the only time that you're going to need to do this, because when we get to this upper place, if Link can actually hurry, we're going to be having another one of these levers, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. I really don't know what their official name is, but, you know, just one of these things that you can pull, and it's going to create a shortcut. That is very, very nice. Before going any further, you actually want to make your way over here to the left to this door. And this you don't really need to worry about right now. Just ignore this, and you can also ignore the enemy, which is right over here. We don't really need to fight it. I mean, our rupees are, almost to 100%. We haven't really lost any health, and right now I don't really see any purpose to, fight the enemies. So once you are here, you will notice that there is a kind of wheel that is kind of... well, not kind of, but that is quiet, or I guess static. I'm not really sure how to say it. Like, it's not moving, let's just put it that way. Once you obtain another small key, you want to make back to, you want to make your way back to the room which you were, like, over here. And, now the next things that I'm going to be doing are kind of straightforward, so I think it is kind of a story time with kaozbender. And this is, kind of annoying. So you guys know that I've talked about... Oh, damn it! You guys know that I've talked about the Nimbus guides and how annoying it is to actually... Oh, by the way, we have a new enemy right here, which I don't think... Yeah, we can't skip this. Alright, so I've talked about the Nimbus guides, and one thing that I do really, well, not hate, I guess, but... I've been getting more comments, like, from people who think they are good, at the game, kind of saying, like, oh, yeah, these guys are bullshit and whatever. And one thing that I did is I actually changed the script to kind of, so I can actually save some time explaining in the comments, like, why, the things that I do and how I do the guides and shit. But I do still get comments about it, and I will see if the guides coming out next week from when I'm recording, which are going to be Moo Moo Meadows and Mario Circuit for the Game Boy Advance, are going to be coming out. I will see if I can potentially make some people shut the fuck up, because those guides are not to make world records and shit, and some people still find a way to say, oh yeah, this is bullshit. And I already got into an argument with two of them, which all throughout the series have been leaving comments like, oh yeah, these guides are far from perfect, someone else should do this. Like, just stupid bullshit like that, which, actually makes me want to, trash talk their useless ass. But I just fucking can't, because, it's not my channel. If it was mine, I would gladly do it, and, just do whatever, I please. But, let me see, I kind of, okay. So, these people have only, the only thing that they know how to do is just talking trash, just like I do. But in a way that is kind of, fucking, like, unnecessary. I mean, if the guides are bad, then, just whatever, leave your comment. But they were leaving comments, like, every other video, which was, come the fuck on. I mean, I do appreciate the views and shit, but that was very annoying. So all throughout the series, they were only saying that, these guides are bullshit and whatever. And in the last guide, which was the Rainbow Road, they also left some comments. Oh, and by the way, no. Before we go back into the thing, you actually want to head into the middle of the room, and you want to pull this lever. Alright, so back to topic. So after all of those, comments, I did actually... comment back saying, well, yeah, I mean, if you say they are bullshit, where is your guide? I mean, I'm not really seeing it, and whatever. And then these dudes go like, oh, someone can't take a constructive criticism. And I'm like, okay, there is a very, very clear difference between constructive criticism and just straight out talking shit. And what these guys did is nothing but talking shit, alright? It was so fucking annoying, dude. Alright, by the way, we can't really do anything right now, so the thing that we want to do... I am stuck once again. Alright, so we want to make our way back to this place. And it's been 14 minutes. I believe we can actually, pop some... maybe a 20-minute video, because I do really want to, to beat the mid-boss of this area. Of this temple. Because it is very, very easy to defeat, and the item that we get is very, very cool. Alright, so once this thing is spinning, you actually want to look, to look down here for a place to, to actually jump, because that is the next thing that we want to do. So I'm going to be jumping right. Failed so bad. Alright, that's really not to worry. Okay, but back to topic. So I went to both of their channels. I left a comment saying, alright, if you would think you can do it better, I will subscribe to your channel and wait for your guide. If you can do it better, you know, cool, and I will stop making the guides. And then both of the dudes go like, oh yeah, you can't take fucking constructive criticism and bullshit because, yeah, whatever. And one thing that they don't fucking understand is that that is not fucking constructive criticism, and that is complete fucking bullshit, right? And, I mean, I do love to trash talk in some of those videos, but, I mean, they just hide behind the constructive criticism thing, and in the guides, they do actually leave, you know, comments like, oh, this video is bullshit, these tips are terrible. And then when I go to their channel, it's like, oh yeah, please understand that I'm not here to insult you. Oh, constructive criticism, my fucking ass. And I'm like, dude, I am so fucking tired of this. But yeah, after that, I am not reading the comments at all because, to be quite honest, my trash talk senses do tingle, you know, tingle very, very hard in those videos. And one thing that I cannot do is just trash talk in the, you know, on the Nimbus guides because, you know, it's not my channel and I don't really want to do it. But if it was mine, I would be very, very glad to do it. So we are over here. Now there are a couple of things that you can do in this area. As you can see, there are little branches. The only thing that you can do in those little, well, they are not even rooms. In those very narrow places is that there are a couple of chests containing some rupees, some bombs, some arrows, and we don't really need that stuff right now. As we are making our way over here, it's almost, well, we are here in the final, not the final boss, in the mid-boss room, I guess I can call it. And once you make your way over here, let's just go ahead and pop out, and the thing is going to close. You would be like, what the hell? But if you look up, you will see that there is the mid-boss of the temple. However, this one is very, very gross. And it's been 17 minutes. This battle is not even going to take 2 minutes, which, you know, it's actually very nice. Okay, so let me see. We have a giant fat toad. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, I know you're releasing your babies. Let me find them. Okay, so you want to have your bomb and arrows equipped to your B button or whatever, you know, version it is that you're using. First, you want to defeat all of the babies. It's not really going to be any hassle. And then the toad, well, the mom toad, whatever, is going to jump high in the air, and you know, the shadow is you know, just going to show you where it is going to fall. And when it falls, its tongue is going to be sticking out, right? So once it stands back up, you want to Z target, and oh my fucking god! Of course, in recording, this is going to fucking happen. Alright, that's, I guess, no problem. Why is my nunchuck not working? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, nice. Alright, there we go. No. I think this is all of them after this one. Yeah, this is all of them. So, it is going to leap once again, and I'm going to be avoiding it right now. And let's just do another cycle. And boom, there we go. And now I'm going to be having my, you know, this thing ready, and once it opens its mouth, you want to do this, and this is what you want to do in order to make this battle very, very easy. However, it's not really anything to take care of because we are done with this thing. And with a 90, well, it's actually going to be around 20 minutes. With a 20-minute episode, this has been a very, very good run of the first part of the temple. And the following one, we're going to be taking care of the 2 pieces of heart. It might also be 20-minute episode, but, you know, it's actually going to be very, very nice. So we got the claw shot. That is awesome. We equip it, whatever. If you have played other games, it works exactly as you imagine. So I'm going to be placing this right here and then to this place. And what you can do with this is actually latch onto these things, and you're going to be lowering this thing, which is going to be activating some stuff. Alright, that was a mouthful. Let's just go ahead and get through this door and tell you guys that if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a comment and a like telling me if you enjoyed the episode. And as for right now, you guys have a great day, take care of yourself, and until the next episode, which we're going to be hopefully getting through the second part of the temple, as well as getting at the, you know, place before the temple boss. I will see you guys then. He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. Do you know the fate of his mother? Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. I can see the knowledge grieves you.